What's going on, guys? How we doing? Hi, Janet. How you doing? Doing okay? Welcome, guys. Yep, I'm doing good. Hi, Ninja. How you doing? You doing okay? Thank you. Hi, Jesse. Welcome, guys. We'll wait a few more seconds for more people to come. So we're going to be doing some exam questions, and then we'll be doing a quiz on biology and chemistry. So biology will be on the heart and circulatory system, and chemistry is covalent bonding. So covalent structures, covalent bonding. So we're going to start off with some circulatory system questions, some past exam questions that have come up. And then I've got a countdown here, so in about 20 minutes we'll start the Kahoot quiz questions. Again, top 3 people will get FRL Pro for a whole month. So yep, definitely join that. We've got the Kahoot pin up there. It's 2317088. So join that, and we'll start in about 20 minutes. How often do we do lives? So TikTok lives we do on Mondays and Wednesdays, every Monday, every Wednesday. And then we do our FRL Pro lives on Sundays. So that's when we go through everything. So we go through the biggest topics that come up in the exams, and then we go through everything on that. These ones, the Wednesday ones and Monday ones, we go through a few exam questions from our website. That's the difference between the two. Okay, no worries. So the heart and circulatory system. Let's see what type of questions we can get here. So here we got the structure of the heart. Let me make that a bit bigger for everyone so we can see. We've got 3 people who've joined the Kahoot already. Okay, I think everyone can see that. So first question, which blood vessel carries deoxygenated blood away from the heart to the lungs? What do you guys think the answer here is? Away from the heart to the lungs. So the direction of blood flow on the right hand side. So remember on the diagram of the heart, the left and the right ones are switched. So the right side is actually on the left hand side of the diagram. So it goes in through there, and then it comes up through there, and then here it goes in through D, goes through the left ventricle, and it comes up through C. So we got 2 answers here. We got one person saying B, we got another person saying D. What do the rest of you think? Deoxygenated blood away from the heart to the lungs. So deoxygenated blood means it hasn't been oxygenated. So it's going from the heart to the lungs in order to be oxygenated. So that would be, the answer would be B. B. Does anyone know what that's called? Part B. So it's connected to the lungs. Both blood vessels that are connected to the lungs have the word pulmonary in them. Pulmonary. So it's either the pulmonary vein or the pulmonary artery. This is the pulmonary artery because artery begins with A, which is for away. So pulmonary artery, that's what B is. Pulmonary artery. Vein has the word in it, which tells you it goes into the heart. That's how I memorize it. But yeah, well done, guys. This was your mock exam and you put D. Unlucky. Well, it's your mock exam, so maybe for the real thing, you'll do the right answer. Next answer is right atrium. Someone shouted that out. Let's see. Natural resting heart rate is controlled by a group of cells that act as a pacemaker. Where in the heart are pacemaker cells found? Right atrium is correct. That's correct. Well done. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, which blood vessel transports blood with the highest oxygen concentration into the heart? So remember, let's look at that first diagram we have. We have it going through A and coming out through B. So into A and out of B. In this way and then out that way. That's the deoxygenated blood. In through D and then out through C. We've got a few answers here. Sola, Nirankar, Ali, everyone's saying D. So D is known. Does anyone know what the name for D is? So it's the one that's going into the heart. The answer is D, the one that's going into the heart on the left hand side. So remember guys, this is left, this is right. This might help you out in the quiz that we're about to do. First one's going to be covalent bonding quiz, by the way. Then we're going to do one of the heart. Pulmonary vein. Yes, because pulmonary, remember pulmonary means lungs, connected to the lungs, and it's going into the heart. So vein has the word in it, so it's going into the heart. That's pulmonary vein. Blood pressure is a measure of the force of the blood against the walls of the vessels. Which blood vessel transport blood at the highest pressure? So there's 3 different types of blood vessels that you can have. What are the 3 types? What do you guys think? So we got an answer saying B. I don't think the answer is B. So let's just take a quick look at the notes here. Let me show you this diagram. This will explain it better. So you see here, we've got the pulmonary artery. The blood from the pulmonary artery is going to the lungs. So if you imagine where your lungs are in comparison to your heart, it's right next to it, right? So the heart is here, the lungs is just behind it. So you don't need that much pressure. You don't need to push the blood as far in order to reach the lungs. So it doesn't have that much of a high pressure. The aorta, if you can see the aorta here, the aorta pumps blood to the rest of the body. So that's the whole of your body, like all the way from your brains to your feet. So that one has to have a much higher pressure. So the answer for that, let's see what everyone's saying. So aorta, exactly. The answer is aorta. Now the question is, which one's the aorta out of this? Is it A, B, C, or D? Answer is aorta. A, B, C, or D? C, exactly. Name of the website is flashrevisionlab.com. It's on our bio if you want to join it. We've got a few people joining the Kahoot, so we'll be starting that in how much time we got? We've got 12 minutes. Yeah, we've got 6 people so far, guys. So that's the Kahoot pin. If you want to join, we're going to start a quiz on covalent bonding in 12 minutes. So you can join. Someone else has just joined now. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Correct order of blood flowing through the heart to the lungs. Okay, which one of these do you reckon is the correct answer? Left atrium, left ventricle, pulmonary artery. So the direction of the so why don't you guys tell me A, B, C, or D? I'll call this one A, B, C, or D. So someone's put last one. So right atrium, right ventricle, pulmonary artery. Right atrium, right ventricle, pulmonary vein. Sorry, you're saying D, aren't you? Pulmonary vein. Anyone else? 2 other people are saying A is the right answer. Left atrium, left ventricle, pulmonary artery. So through the heart to the lungs, through the heart to the lungs. So that's going to come out through the right hand side, isn't it? It's going to come out through the right hand side. Let's look at that diagram again. It's going to come out through the right hand side. Can you guys see here? It's coming in through the vena cava and it's going through the right hand side. Remember, in the heart, left and the right hand side are switched. And it goes through the heart to the pulmonary artery. So let's look at it in this diagram here. You can see that, shift it this way. You can see that you're coming in through the vena cava on the left hand side. It's coming in through the vena cava. It's going down into the right atrium first, right ventricle, pulmonary artery. Okay, that was the answer. So it was question 3, wasn't it? So right atrium, right ventricle, pulmonary arteries. The answer is actually C, guys. It's C. Answer C. Yeah. Hi, Geordie. How are you doing? Doing good? Okay, next one. Draw one line from each type of blood vessel to the structure of the blood vessel. So we got artery, capillary, and veins. Those are the 3 different types of blood vessels that you can have. Which one is which? So it's all to do with how thick the walls are, how big this middle bit is. The middle bit is called the lumen. And some blood vessels have bigger lumens than others. So out of these 3, so let me do this. I'm going to say A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Where does A go to? So is it A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, or C1, C2, or C3? So Ali's saying first is capillary. First one is capillary. Capillary is B. So Ali says A2. A2, yep, I'll agree with that. Because the artery is the one with the thicker walls and the smaller lumen. B, the capillary, is the one that has one cell as the wall. So the walls of the capillaries are 1 cell thick. That's to help with diffusion. Makes it more efficient. And then we got the vein. The vein is the one with the very thin walls because blood pressure in the vein is very low, so blood doesn't go as fast in the vein, so it doesn't need such a thick wall. Explain how the structure of an artery is related to its function for 2 marks. 2 marks. What do you think we can say here for 2 marks? 2 marks is 2 points. Structure of the artery. So it's kind of it's a part B, so that means you're going to use the answers from part A to explain that. So what are some points you can say here? Large lumen. I wouldn't say it's a large lumen. It's actually a smaller lumen. The artery. Remember, the artery is the second one. It's this one here. It's a smaller lumen. Remember, the lumen's the gap in the middle. Carries at lower pressure. No, artery doesn't carry at lower pressure, Matilda. I think you're getting confused between an artery and a vein. A vein carries it at low pressure. An artery carries it at high pressure. Okay. Thick elastic walls. Yes, I would say that. Thick elastic walls. So remember, guys, this Sunday, we're going to go through this whole topic. We're going to go through every part of it, every single thing that you need to go through this Sunday. So that's for anyone who's part of FRL Pro. You get a workbook, which will basically give you notes, which you fill in while you go through the class. We're going to be going through this whole topic as well as covalent bonding this Sunday. As well, anyone who wins the quizzes, the top 3 in this quizzes, will also get access to the class this week. Thick walls, pumping blood at high pressure. Yeah, I'd say that's the second mark. Pumps blood at high pressure. Amazing. Okay, let's quickly just check on the Kahoot. Let's see how many people are on it. Whoa, okay, we got quite a few people. So we've got the pin up there, guys, if you want to join. If you want to join the Kahoot, top 3 will get FRL Pro free for a whole month. How long we got? 6 minutes. Let's keep going on some questions. After the quizzes, I think I'll do some questions on covalent bonding as well. The heart has a double pump. Describe what this means. What do you think a double pump means? For 2 marks. 2 marks means 2 points. Let me know what you think. 2 points. So there's 2 circuits, basically. 2 parts of it that pumps it to different areas. So you can explain how each side, remember you have a left side and a right side, how each side pumps it to different parts of the body. So the right side is here, left side is here. You can say the right side pumps to the lungs for 1 point. and the left side pumps to the rest of the body. So it's essentially two different circuits. Yeah, thank you. Next one, the wall of the left ventricle is much thicker than the wall of the right ventricle. If you look at any diagram of the heart, that's what you'll see. So let me show you the notes on this. If you look at a diagram, so especially on your exam papers, you'll see, can you guys see the left side? The bottom bit on the left side, it has the orange bit, is much thicker. Why is that the case? What do you guys think? Are we on question 4? No, we're on question 5, aren't we? Pumps at higher pressure. It does pump at the higher pressure, but why? Why does it pump at high pressure? Because it's... let me check if that gets you a mark. Yeah, no, actually, it's a 1 mark question, so I think that's you can say that to get the mark. So remember, left side pumps to the rest of the body, so it needs to pump the blood at much higher pressure to reach the rest of the body. The right hand side only pumps to the lungs, so it doesn't need to pump it as far. So the walls, the muscles, remember the walls are made out of muscle. So the thicker the walls are, the thicker the muscle, the faster it can pump the blood. So you can say pumps blood at a higher pressure. Okay, amazing. Let's do another one. Which part of the blood starts the blood clotting process? Okay, which of these is responsible for blood clotting? Blood clotting is when you have a wound, you're bleeding, you want to stop the bleeding, your body wants you to stop the bleeding, so it sends these things that clot the blood and seal it. Yep. They're called platelets. Well done, guys. They're called platelets. Good stuff. Okay, so let's carry on with that. So platelet. In this question, we've got platelet, red blood cell, white blood cell. We basically need to write the function for each one. So A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one goes where? So platelet, we've already said it helps to clot blood, so that's fine. We can draw a line there. So A is 2. Yeah, well done, guys. B goes to 4. Says someone. So it transports oxygen around the body. Yep, agree with that. That's what a red blood cell does. And the white blood cell, C, bed says 1. Destroys microorganisms. Yep, it's responsible for helping you fight against pathogens. So that would give you that one. All right, let's try maybe one more. So we've got an image here of blood viewed through a microscope. So it's labeled red blood cells here. Name A and B in the image. So A is this bigger cell. So another type of cell. What do you guys think that answer is? And B is a little fragment. What do you guys think they are? Name A and B. White blood cell, white blood cell. Some people saying plasma. Phagocytes. Yeah, it's a white blood cell. So the red blood cells, that remember, they're the ones with the biconcave shape. So it's not that. That's already been labeled. The bigger ones are the white blood cells. So white blood cells. And B in the image, it's much smaller fragments of a cell. So that would be the platelets. Platelets, not pathogen. Not pathogen, because it's saying it's blood, isn't it? So they're asking about the different components of the blood. It's the platelets. Plasma is the liquid surrounding it. So it's actually the white bit here. That is the plasma. That's the liquid that all of these three things, the red blood cell, the white blood cell, and the platelets, they're all floating around in the plasma. That's the liquid. Okay, cool, makes sense. Good to hear, good to hear. All right, guys, timer is up. Let's see how we're doing with the Kahoot. Wow, okay, this is the most we've had in one session. How much have we had? We've got 19 people, guys. Last minute to join if you want to. We've got the pin up there. Remember, top 3 get FRL Pro free for a whole month. So what you want to do is, once you've joined it, take a screenshot of whatever your name is so that we know. So that when it comes to the end of the quiz, if you are top 3, you can DM us and then send us the screenshot to prove that that's you. Last minute. No nucleus gives a greater surface area, right? What's that you're talking about? Yes, sir. No nucleus gives a greater surface area. It gives more space to carry more oxygen. Yeah. I hope that answers your question. Yep, last few seconds. So remember, we're going to be going through this topic and covalent bonding this Sunday. We're going to go through everything you need to know about it. We're going to give you guys workbooks with the notes. We're going to go through it in class, and you're going to be able to fill in the workbooks while you go through the class. And then it's great revision material when it comes to the actual exams. You are champion lizard, Janet. Nice. Who else is in it? Anyone else in the chat in it? What I'll do, I'll start because I think the first question is a poll. So while you guys do a poll, if there's any last minute people that want to join, they can join. Geordie is yellow lemming. Bed is flying possum. Nathan is classy mouse. Good luck, guys. And remember, if you don't do well on this one, we've got one more straight after. Let me start with the poll. So last chance, guys, to join if you want. Oh no, there's the question. Sorry, covalent bonds involve the sharing of electrons. There was meant to be a poll at the start. True or false? Amusing dear. 27 people have answered. True, yes. Covalent bonds is the sharing of electrons. That is true. I'm good, boss. How are you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you joining the quiz? Let's see how the leaderboard's looking. We've got someone who's yellow lemming. Who was that? That was Geordie. It was Geordie. Geordie is top with 1,000. So that's a perfect score for that first question. Answer that instantly. Faster you answer, guys, the more points you get. Okay. Biology paper 2. Not today. We'll be doing that soon. I'm not sure when. Maybe in 2 weeks' time. Next question. This is the poll. Okay. Right, I mixed it up. That was meant to be question 1. What exam board are you for science? You don't get any points for this. This was meant to be at the start to let people join in the time. Okay, look at that. 86% AQA, OCR, 4%. I'm guessing that's mostly Gateway, right? And then we got EdXL, 11%. That's quite a lot of EdXL people. No one else is other. How can you join? So we got the pin at the top there, 2317088. So if you want to join the Kahoot, you can join now. And then we'll be doing one straight after. If you join quite a bit late, it's fine. You can still join after. Okay, are we ready for the next question? True or false question. Covalent bonds form between metals, a metal and a non-metal. "28 people answered." I think there's wow, it's almost evenly split. The answer is false. It's between two non-metals. Ionic bonding is between a metal and a non-metal. Covalent bonding is between two non-metals. Okay, yellow lemming. 2,000, Geordie. Wow. Genius Hawk, looking genius up there with 1982. Let's go on to the next one. Which force attracts nuclei to the shared pair of electrons in covalent bonding? You see those red arrows? What type of force is that? Electrostatic, nuclear, magnetic, or intermolecular? Loads of people get two of those mixed up. So that's why I put that here. I want you guys to learn from these quizzes as well. Not just feel demotivated. I want you guys to feel motivated at the end of this. Electrostatic. Yeah, I thought quite a few people put intermolecular. Intermolecular is actually between molecules. It's not within the molecule, it's between molecules. So like I said, I'm going to go through this properly on Sunday with all the notes, and I'll go through it much slower. Unlucky Geordie. Ah, you knocked off the top spot, probably. Perfect runs come to an end. Let's see. Genius Hawk, wow. Smashing it. Classy Mouse, Champion Lizard. That's someone in the chat, wasn't it? Champion Lizard. And Classy Mouse. I think that's one of you guys. Well done, guys. Let's keep going. Question 5. We've got 11 questions. What is achieved by sharing electrons? I'm hoping there's a quick answer. Partial shell, full inner shell, full outer shell, or empty shell. This is one of those things that you need to stay in your head. This is for ionic bonding and covalent bonding. You always want to achieve this to make your atom stable, and that's a full outer shell. Well done, guys. Full outer shell is the answer. Okay, next up. What type of structure is graphite? So out of these ones, is it a polymer? Is it ionic? Is it giant covalent? Or is it simple molecular? So these are, 3 of them are types of covalent compounds. And one of them is not. That's ionic. Ionic is not. People are putting answers in the chat. Everyone's saying giant covalent in the chat. Let's see if it's right. It is correct. Giant covalent is right. Well done, guys. How's the scoreboard looking? Classy Mouse has smashed it. I think Genius Hawk got the last one wrong, maybe. Champion Lizard up there. Let's see if they can become a champion at the end of this. 5 players have reached an answer streak of 3 as well. Well done for those of you on a streak. On to the next one. Quiz. Which substance is a giant covalent structure out of these ones? Oxygen, chlorine, water, or diamond? 3 of these are simple molecular. 1 of these is giant covalent. And we'll go through this properly on Sunday. It is diamond. Yes, it is. It is diamond. How's the leaderboard looking? Classy Mouse is still there at the top. Next. What makes graphite conduct electricity? Which one? Hoping this is another quick one as well. There's 2 things that allow something to conduct electricity, but graphite has only one of them. Only has one of them. The chat are saying it's A, delocalized electrons. Sometimes the chat's right, sometimes the chat is wrong. This time they're right. Well done, chat. Delocalized electrons. On to the next one. Same 3. We've got Lucky Elephant and Social Raven are actually very close to 3rd place. So keep it up. You might just get in there. What's the formula for Buckminster fullerene? So that's the one that looks like a ball. It's also known as a buckyball. It's an allotrope of carbon. Which one of this is it? How many carbon atoms are there in it? This is something you need to memorize for your exams, actually. You need to memorize that number. And chat is saying 60 and 80. The answer is 60. C60. There's 60 carbon atoms which are bonded by covalent bonds. Well done, well done. Lucky Elephant, Social Raven have gone up. Well done, guys. Top 2 have stayed the same. You're meant to know this for combined. Yes, you are. You're meant to know this for combined and triple. All the questions here are both triple and combined. Next, what's the name of this structure? It's going to slowly reveal itself. No, it's not. It's popped up. It was meant to slowly reveal itself, but it didn't. What's the name of this structure? It's one of the giant covalent structures that you need to know. There's 4 down there. You need to know all of them. We're going to go through all of them on Sunday, and you need to be able to recognize the diagram of them. Yes, it's diamond. Graphite is the one that's hexagonal, it's on layers. Graphene is one layer of those hexagonal sheets. Nanotubes is the one that literally looks like a tube, and then you've got Buckminster fullerene, which is the sphere. It's the one that looks like a football. Well done, guys. Genius Hawk, you're back up there. Well done. Last minute. You got one more question. George, what happened? You were on a good streak. Completely out of the top 5 now. Yeah. Did you get loads wrong after? Is that what happened? Or were you just a bit too slow? Last question. Pin the answer. Move the pin to where you think the right answer is. So you've got 3 covalent structures there. Which of these have a double bond in them? At the top, we've got chlorine, CO2. The middle, we've got O2, oxygen. And at the bottom, we have N2, which is nitrogen. Which of these have a double covalent bond? I think a few of you might make the mistake that I'm thinking about. Some chat saying 1 and 2. No one said 3 so far. Someone saying oxygen. It's a mix. We got a bit of everything here. The answer is 2, guys. In the middle, it is oxygen. Every 2 electrons you have shared counts as 1 bond. So you see, on the first one, on chlorine, there was 2 electrons. That's 1 pair. So that's 1 covalent bond. Every pair you have is 1 covalent bond. In oxygen, there were 4 shared electrons in the middle. That's 2 pairs. So there was 2 bonds. So that's a double bond. Press 1 if you're ready for GCSE, says 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hear what everyone's saying. GG, guys, GG. We got another one coming up straight after. Let's see who's on the podium. Remember, screenshot if you are on the podium and let us know. DM us, let us know. And then you've got FRL Pro for a month. So Social Raven, Classy Mouse, and Champion Lizard is the champion. Well done. And yeah, screenshot, send it to us. We're going to do one more now. So let me set that up. And you guys can join once I've set it up. Jenith, well done. Who was that? Was that anyone else in the chat that got that won that? So after this quiz, we're going to go through some questions on that, on covalent bonding. So stay behind after if you want to go through some exam questions on that. Just trying to load it up now. So just give me a second. This one's going to have 15 questions. It's going to be slightly longer because in this topic there is much more to it. There's much more to learn. Well done. That's what I like to see, everyone supporting each other, trying to get through these GCSEs. Okay, let me write the next pin down. So this pin is 2898741. 2898741. Got it up there now. Okay, 10 people joined. Let's keep them coming. While you guys join, I'm just going to double check that we do have a poll at the start. Or does it go straight into questions? Yeah, first one's a poll. So I can ask you guys a poll when more of you join. We've got 22 people joining. Keep it coming, guys. We're going to start in 1 to 2 minutes. How do you guys feel about this this topic? Heart, do you guys like it, or do you find it confusing? Is it easy? Is it hard? What do you guys find hard? Let us know in the chat. Topic is the heart and the circulatory system. It's literally what we've been doing questions on since the start of this. Light work. Says QU. Are you going to do physics? So physics is next week. Next Wednesday we're going to do physics. I forgot what topic it is. But yeah, every Wednesday we'll be doing this. So keep coming, guys. Keep coming every Wednesday. You're gonna get a chance to get FRL Pro for a month if you do get in the top 3, and it's a good practice. I don't just do the quizzes for no reason. I try to teach while I'm doing it as well, so you'll get something out of it as well. Yep. Again, Trishna, top 3 will get FRL Pro for free for a month. 34 people joined. Look at that. Keep joining. Are we still waiting, guys? On some of you, let me know if you're still trying to join. Okay, I'm going to start the poll. You always get left and right mixed up on the heart. So I told you what to remember about the left and the right when it comes to diagrams of the heart, so try and remember that. Okay, I think this is the poll. If not, then you can answer the question. I'm pretty sure this is the poll. Yep, poll. What's your favorite subject at school? Let's hear what everyone's favorite subject is. I've got a few here, or the core subjects. You're not going to get any points for this, so you don't need to answer super fast. This is just to give the few more people a chance to join in this last minute. Just interested to see what everyone likes. English, maths, biochem, physics, or something else, or none of them. You can put other if it's none of them. Maths, wow, 46% with maths, fair enough. Then we've got bio, then chemistry. No one likes physics. I swear to God, physics gets physics is always the one that everyone hates on. English is 8% and other is 5%. So no one in the chat likes physics. Someone's 123 says food tech, chemistry and bio. Okay, cool. Let's get started then, guys. Good luck, all of you. You do, Zara says you do, but you prefer maths. Physics is better than chem, Meryl says. Okay, let's go. Multiple select. So you got click all of these, more than one, yeah? So what are the names of the 3 blood vessels out of these? So we mentioned all 3 of them at the start of the live when I was doing the exam questions. 1, 2, 3, 4 has put an answer down. Have you been right every time? I'm not sure. The chat has been wrong sometimes, just to let you guys know. So you can choose to trust them or not. 38 people. Okay, well done if you got all 3 of them. Artery, vein, capillaries. Those are the 3 different types of blood vessels. How are we doing on points? Awesome Buffalo is at the top here. Smooth Ferret, Awesome Eagle. Well done, guys. You're in the top 3. On to the next one, question 2. Remember, there's 15 questions in this. Question 3. Veins carry blood away from the heart. Remember, I told you the way to remember this. So one of them carries it towards the heart, the other one carries away from the heart. Which one's which? True or false? Veins carry away or towards? So false, it carries blood into the heart. The in veins, that's how you remember it. Veins end in IN, which means into. Arteries have an A in it, so they carry blood away from the heart. That's how I memorize it. Yep, well done. Jacob knows. Jacob knows. Smooth Ferret, smoothly slid to the top. Royal Finch is 3rd. Well done. Awesome Buffalo still up there, but it's dropped to 2nd. Okay, let's go on to the next one. What is the main function of red blood cells? We did this in a question earlier. What do red blood cells do? What do you guys think? Fight infection, transport nutrients, carry oxygen, or clot blood? That was some quick answering. We've got 38 people who have already answered. It is carry oxygen. Yes, they've got the hemoglobin in them, which binds to the oxygen. It's adapted. The red blood cells are adapted to maximize how much oxygen it can carry. And then it takes it to cells, gives it the oxygen for respiration. That is the job of a red blood cell. So remember, you need to know the jobs of red blood cell, platelets, white blood cells, and plasma. And we'll be going through all of that on Sunday in our FRL Pro class. So whoever wins this can join that class. If not, you can just go on the website and sign up. You can either buy the class individually for £6 or £11 per month for one subject, or £22 per month for one subject. On to the next one. Smooth Ferret, nice, still up there. Then we've got Royal Finch, then we've got Awesome Buffalo. Question 5 of 15. What prevents the backflow of blood in veins? So only veins have this. Arteries don't have this. Capillaries don't have this. But veins do, to stop the blood going from backwards. People are saying the answer is valves. The answer is indeed valves. Okay, so veins have valves. It stops blood from going backwards in them. The heart also has valves in it as well, for the same reason. People are so quick. Yeah, they are. They are. I've seen people. Quite a few people have got 1,000. To be fair, Geordie, you were quick in a few of them in the last one, weren't you? You got 1,000 in a few. Super Hamster's on a streak. Jumped up to 4th place. Is that who's Smooth Ferret? Is that anyone in the chat? Or Royal Finch or Awesome Buffalo? Is that any of you guys? Let me know. On to the next one. Quiz 6 of 15. What's the role of white blood cells? Remember, that's another one that you need to know. Transport oxygen, carries nutrients, fight infection, or clots blood. Which one do you guys think is right? Nikito is Royal Finch. Keep it up. You're doing well. Fights infections is correct. Yes. You got phagocytes, you got lymphocytes, you got phagocytosis, you got lymphocytes which produce antibodies and produce antitoxins. Those are 3 ways that white blood cells fight infection. Again, we're going to be learning that all on Sunday. I'm going to give you guys, whoever joins, I'm going to give everyone a workbook on this topic, and also on covalent bonding. You go through it with us during the live, and then at the end of it, you get a nice revision material that you can use for your actual exams. We've got good feedback from those workbooks as well, by the way, guys. It's worth it. But it looks like Smooth Ferret's going to get a free one. Same with Royal Finch and Awesome Buffalo. So Royal Finch is Nikito. Well done. 2nd place. Keep it up. On to the next one. Question 7. What's the function of platelets? Still going with these. We're still going with these. So we've picked 2 of them. So it's obviously not the 2 that we've already picked. We've done carry oxygen already. We have done fight infection already. So it's going to be one of the other ones. Jack, Smooth Ferret, well done. Keep it up. You're 1st place, aren't you? Yeah. Clots blood. Helps to clot blood. It's fragments of cells that helps to clot blood. So Jack, you're still at the top. Then we've got Nikito 2nd. Awesome Buffalo. I don't know who that is. But yeah, well done. Next question. 8 of 15. Pin the answer. Move the pin to where you think the right ventricle is. Move the pin to where you think the right ventricle is. Right ventricle. Let's see. It's a bit slow, the answers. These pin ones take a bit longer, right? Because you've got to slide the pin to the right bit. Make sure you slide to the right bit. On the right ofs, says 1, 2, 3, 4. But what do you need to remember about left and right here? Remember that, guys. Because no one fell, a few of you fell for it. Remember, left means right on the diagram of the heart. Right means left. So left ventricle means on the right hand side of the diagram. Right ventricle means on the left hand side of the diagram. Ventricle is the way I remember it is those things that look like V. So can you see at the bottom it looks like a V? That's how I remember it's a ventricle. Actually, I just know it, but that's how I teach people how to memorize that. And left and right are switched. Don't fall for that in exams, okay? I want you guys to remember that from now on. Geordie's finally on the leaderboard. What are you? Jacob is Silly Swan. Nice. Let me know your names, guys, if you're up there. Silly Swan is Jacob. Well done. You're 3rd place. Then we got Soaring Swan next. Only 3 points behind. 2 swans at it to get to 3rd place. All right, so that is Geordie versus Jacob. Let's see who can stay on the leaderboard and who drops off. Well, you might both get on the leaderboard. Next question, quiz. Where is the natural pacemaker found? We did this question a few minutes ago, just before the first live. We wrote it down. What do you guys think the answer is here? Left atrium, right atrium, aorta, or left ventricle? What do you guys think? Chris from Chris Tuition is helping out. Sounds like Revision Lab. How are you doing, Chris? If you guys don't know, Chris sells predicted papers, which are really good. They're very accurate. Last year was very accurate to last year's exam, so definitely check out his profile if you guys are interested in like looking for past papers, not past papers, sorry, predicted papers. He's made them look like actual, the real thing as well. So definitely go and check that out. You wish you joined this Kahoot maybe next time. Well, to be fair, it's not really fair if you join because you're a tutor, right? But yeah, you can join. Okay, on to the next one. Right atrium. Yeah, so memorize that, guys. Natural pacemaker is found on the right atrium. On to the next one. Swan. Silly Swan stayed up. So who's that? Which swan fell down? Was that you, Geordie? Silly Swan has stayed up at 3rd. Bobcat has jumped up to 4th. Well done. Unlucky. Question 10. We got 5 more. Which vessel carries oxygenated blood to the heart? Into the heart. Oxygenated blood into the heart. What do you guys think the answer is? Screaming, crying, throwing up, says Geordie. 1, 2, 3, 4. It says pulmonary vein. It is pulmonary vein, guys. Remember, in vein takes blood into the heart. That's why vein ends in IN. It takes blood into the heart. Arteries begin with the A. They take blood away from the heart. So the question asks, carries oxygen to the heart. It's going to be a vein, right? It's not going to be pulmonary artery. It's going to be pulmonary vein. Vena cava. Someone said vena cava. Vena cava takes deoxygenated blood to the heart. It does take it into it, but it's deoxygenated blood. That's on the right hand side. We've had a full change up of the top 3. Silly Swan, not so silly anymore. Then we got Majestic, Bobcat, and Awesome Buffalo. It's 3rd place. Well done, Jacob. Well done. Next question. Pin the answer. Where's the left atrium? It's another one. Diagram of the heart. Let's go. Left atrium. Don't fall for the same trap again, guys. Half of you fell for the wrong side trap. Don't do that again. Let's see if you guys are going to get it. Left atrium. Chris is giving you guys hints as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 says on the left of the diagram. Is that right? Or is that not? Still waiting on a few people. On the left of, it's on the right of the diagram. Remember, left is right, right is left. Atrium is the top part. It's above the ventricles. It's the entrance. It's the entrance of it. Yep, exactly, Daniel. Next up, top 3 stayed the same. Bold Pelican could get in there. Top 4, I think, yeah, I think you're safe, Silly Swan. Nah, actually, no, you're not safe. A few wrong questions and you get caught up. But yeah, 3rd place, it's a bit tight for 3rd place. Let's go on to the next one. Quiz. What's the main function of plasma? Remember, we did all the other 3. This is the last one that's left. I'm hoping you guys remember the answers to the last one. It's the only one that's left here that we haven't done. Transport substances, fight infection, clot blood, or carry oxygen. We've already done 3 of these. This is the 4th one. Yeah, most of you have got that. It transports substances. It's a liquid. It's the liquid part of blood. It's where the white blood cells, the red blood cells, and the plasma are all suspended in that liquid, and that's what carries all of those 3 things around. Not only does it carry that, it carries loads of other things as well. It carries carbon dioxide, hormones, other nutrients. We're going to teach all of that to you guys on Sunday. If you guys want to join, just go on our bio. If you're not top 3, just go on our bio, and you can either try the class out by itself, or you can get the whole month's worth of classes for £11 if it's just one subject, or £22 if it's more, if it's all 3 subjects. Okay, on to the next one. Right, same top 3. Well done, guys. Next one's another quiz. Double points. Which vessel carries deoxygenated blood to the heart? We talked about this actually 5 minutes ago, maybe 5 minutes ago. Deoxygenated blood to the heart. Which one of these would that be? Pulmonary artery, vena cava, pulmonary vein, aorta. Which one is it? Someone said the answer earlier and I talked about it, if you guys remember. The answer is vena cava. Yes, you guys remember. 23 of you remembered. Vena cava goes into the right hand side of the heart, and it takes deoxygenated blood so that it can be oxygenated by the lungs again. How many questions left? I think it's like 2 or 3. Let's see. Whoa, huge change. The whole top 3 is changed. Bold Pelican, Super Hamster, and Dr. Gazelle. Are you going to do chem? I've already done chem actually, so sorry. Next week. No, next week we're doing bio and physics. The week after we're doing chem again. We've done the covalent bond one already. 2 more questions. Pin the answer. Where's the aorta now? Move the pin to the aorta. Where is the aorta? Drop your pins. $20 people, 23 people have answered. Keep them coming, guys. 16 seconds left. 1, 2, 3, 4 says top right of the diagram. 1, 2, 3, 4 has got some stuff wrong, some stuff right. So let's see if they're right. 1 second and we're done. Wow, we got a bit of everything there. It is one of the blood vessels. It is that one, the top middle right hand side one. It's where the blood leaves the left hand side of the heart. I said right hand side of the diagram, but left hand side of the heart is the blood vessel that leaves. Okay, so almost all of you have picked a blood vessel, which is good, except for that person at the bottom who's picked a ventricle. That's good. That means you guys are learning from this quiz. That's good. Aorta is the one that takes oxygenated blood away from the heart. Okay, so yeah, guys, keep coming to these quizzes. It's not just a quiz, it's also a lesson as well. And yeah, it gives you a chance to get FRL Pro. Right, are we ready for the last one? The last one is not a quick one, guys. It's a one where you have to, well done, Zara. It's one where you have to rearrange things in the correct order. That's all I'm going to say for now. Bold Pelican, Dr. Gazelle, Amazoniac. This is the last one, guys. Good luck. Those 3 who are in the podium, everyone else, good luck. Let's see what you guys do. Remember to screenshot, if you are on the podium, screenshot your screen, send it to us so that we know that you guys are who you are. And then DM us, and then we'll give you guys an email to send the screenshot to, and then we'll give you FRL Pro free for a whole month. All right, on to the last one. After this, let's do some chemistry questions for a few minutes. Ready? Puzzle, put these in the right order. The order of blood flow in the left hand side of the heart. Top is where it comes in, where the blood comes in, and bottom is where the blood leaves. What is the correct order here? Let's see how you guys are doing. Ooh, 12k likes for this live. That's pretty good. Thanks, guys. And I got a rose from Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. And thank you 20 people who followed us. Saving your GCSE, that's good to hear, guys. We've got a website, we've got these quizzes, we've got classes, we've got everything you need for science for you guys to smash those GCSE. So definitely follow us and join whatever you can. And yeah, we'll be here every week. Your website saves your grades. That's amazing, Izzy. Amazing to hear. 16 of you. Wow, that's quite a lot of you to get that right, actually, because it's an order one. It goes in through the pulmonary vein, down the left atrium, up the left ventricle, out of the aorta. Well done. We're going to be, like I said, guys, we're going to go through this and the other side as well on Sunday and Sunday's class. Let's see who's on the podium. Nathan's on the podium, he says. Well done. If you are, remember, if you are, send us a screenshot, send us a DM, and we'll tell you where to send the screenshot. Creative Hamsters third. Is that any of you? Amazon Yak and first place. Well done, Bold Pelican. Yes, well done, guys. You guys smashed it. Let us know, DM us, and yeah, you've got FRL Pro free, and you can join our class this Sunday where we'll be going through the circulatory system and covalent bonding. How do you take a screenshot? Is it an iPhone? There's two buttons at the top. If you don't know, then just take a picture of your phone or something. Just let us know. Just make sure that we know how to who you are, basically. You want to join? Don't worry. We're going to do the same thing again next week, guys. We're going to do another biology one and a physics one next week. Every Wednesday we'll be doing one. How do you send it? Oh, sorry. DM us and we'll reply with an email, and you can send it to the email. Yeah. What time does it start? 8:15 every Wednesday. We'll be starting 8:15 every Wednesday. And we'll do some exam questions as well as some quizzes. So you'll definitely learn some stuff, guys. If you're doing your GCSEs, it's free. So definitely come in and join. Just a bit of fun as well. Was that the last quiz? Yes, it's the last quiz. Unfortunately, we'll be doing the same thing again next week. Let's just try a few questions on covalent bonding, and then I'm going to shoot off. Do one more Kahoot. I don't have any ready for you. Sorry, I don't have any more Kahoots. I need to create another one. Do you also do it on Sunday? I don't do Kahoots on Sundays. That's pure just learning. So that's like where you get all your knowledge. It's like for revision. It's literally for revision, where we go through everything that you need to know for your exams for those topics, for like the biggest topics. So it's more intense. You're going to get much more out of those Sunday ones. Kahoots are for Wednesdays. You have trouble with chemistry? Come and join us. £6 if you want to try it out this week, or you can try and subscribe to us. You can do one subject for £11 a month, and then that's going to be worth it, right? Because £6 for one, or 11 will give you three or four. So it's definitely worth it to subscribe. Sorry, Lindu asked who sells the... Do you buy Predictive? No, you can buy it off on his website. Go into Chris's profile and you can buy it off there. He's got a link on that. Okay, what is the molecular formula of chlorine oxide molecule? So see this diagram here. What would you say the molecule is here? Does anyone know the answer? Let me know in the chat if you think you know the answer here. So it's labeled, it's told us what chlorine is. So you count how many chlorines there are, how many oxygens there are, you just put numbers next to them, and then that's basically the formula, isn't it? So let me know in the chat if you think you know the answer. So Jenith, sorry, has said C2O6. Not quite, almost there. So the C2 is right. So there's a C, there's a chlorine here, and there's a chlorine here. So C2 is right. So let's write C2. How many O's are there? Let me do that in purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, Nathan got it right. C2O7 is the answer for that one. Let's go on to the next one. Let's try something a bit better. Let me find some good questions for us to try. Okay, let me show you how to do a dot and cross diagram. So F2, we want to show, we want to draw the dot and cross diagram for F2. So fluorine, you got to look in the periodic table. What you'll see is in group 7. So if it's in group 7, it's got 7 electrons in its outer shell. When you draw covalent structures, you only show the outer shell, so you should have 7 electrons. So that means you're going to have 7 dots and 7 crosses. Well, here they've got circles, so 7 circles and 7 crosses. You want both atoms to have 8, so you want 8 here and you want 8 here. So that means each atom needs to share one. It needs to borrow one from the other. So you put a cross here. And we have 7 there. So we got 7 Fs and we got 1 in the middle, and then 7 circles and 1 in the middle. So they're sharing 1 each. And that's a single bond. Remember that question that we had, each pair of electrons is a bond. It's a bond. Let's try another question. This one's just asking about limitations. This one's counting. Let's try some covalent compounds. Let's try some allotropes of carbon, because loads of people get mixed up with these, the ones that you need to know. Structure of C60 is, which one would you guys say the answer is? Screen record the live, Nindu. We're gonna upload it on YouTube. You don't need to screen record it. You can just upload it on. You can watch the YouTube thing. So tomorrow we'll be posting this whole live on YouTube. But yeah, you can go have dinner. I'm not stopping you. Which one? What is this called? First one is a fullerene. Excuse my handwriting. Pretty shambolic. What type of bond is labeled A? What would you guys call that bond there? You can kind of guess, because we know what topic this is, right? Let me just refresh the page. 1 second, guys. See you Saturday. See you Sunday, Nindu. Remember lessons on Sunday. See you Sunday. Okay, hopefully it'll work a bit better now. So what type of bond? The answer is covalent here. Answer is covalent. In graphite, each carbon atom forms bonds with other carbon atoms. How many electrons does one carbon atom use to form one bond? What do you guys think the answer to that is? How many electrons does one carbon atom use to form one bond? Oh yeah, you come on Saturdays as well. Yeah, see you Saturday. One. Yeah, it's a trick question. Not really a trick question. You just got to read it, because people see graphite and sometimes they think it's 3. It's 3 electrons, because 3 electrons are needed to make 3 bonds. because graphite forms 3 bonds with other carbon atoms, but the answer is actually 1 here. 1 bond, you need to share 1 electron per bond. So you get 1 from one atom and 1 from another, and then you get 1 bond. Okay, let's do one more question and then we'll call it a day. Okay, let's try this. Buckminster fullerene. Who remembers what's the molecular formula for Buckminster fullerene? It's carbon. It's the one which is a ball. It's like a football. How many are there? Yep, Jeneth remembers. It's C60. Why does graphite conduct electricity for 2 marks? Why does graphite conduct electricity for 2 marks? What do you guys think? Delocalized electrons flow through the structure carrying the charge. That is a perfect answer, Jeneth. You won the quiz, right? Delocalized. Yes. Well, I'll see you on Sunday then. Delocalized electrons carry a charge through the structure. Don't say throughout here. I think you'll lose marks if you say throughout. Loads of people say throughout here. Through the structure. Yeah. So that's what the mark scheme says. So remember, the website, you can look at these exam questions and you can check the mark scheme as you go. All right, guys, I'm going to call it there. GG, guys. Good quizzes. We'll try again next week. If you want to join the Sundays Live, easy. Just go onto the bio on our website and join there. Either subscribe or you can try out 1 lesson for £6. And those of you who've won, got top 3, DM us and we'll tell you where to send a screenshot and you'll have FRL Pro free for a whole month. So congrats, those of you who've done that. No worries, you're welcome. And yeah, guys, have a good evening. And I'll see you guys either Sunday, Monday or Wednesday. We'll be here every week. Have a good evening. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. See you guys.